Dreamers Welcome Podcast.
Dreamers Welcome Podcast. We back in the building, ladies and gentlemen, live at Safe House Studios, man.
For sure.
Shouts out to my G Dre, my nigga JD in the building.
Big time.
Man, we back with another one, man. I'm CEO PESO. I'm blessed and highly favored. Got my guy in here. Anybody that like G shit, man, like 15 years or more, literally, he seen me when I even first started doing this shit. I think I was at your first video shoot or
with Shani. With
Shani. We,
that's so crazy that I ain't know you back then. I remember Shani was there and you told me you was there with him. So I was like, damn, you had to really.
Yeah, he had told me to come. I'm like, all right, bet. But
that's crazy.
Man, we got. Man, I don't want to. It's a lot of names, man. You did a lot of name switches. How you want to be introduced?
It started with Flamboyant.
Yeah,
that was like 15, 16 till probably like 18, 19. Then it was Flam Fever from like 19, 20 till like 32, 33. And it's been Flamborghini for like last couple years. So
why the evolution change for all the names though?
Sometimes I feel like, and this ain't got nothing to do with like playing a role and like being like a fictitious character or no shit, but like when you give yourself another name, you kind of give yourself another bag of content.
Makes sense.
Like you already said everything you know said as this.
Yeah, like you just evolving from what that name was doing.
It's like how Denzel seemed like he playing the same person in every movie, just a different part of his life.
Yeah,
it's like that.
Well, how Flamborghini come?
I remember like Q Stone, RIP, my nigga Q Stone. Him and Jesus used to be like a joke, and I hated him.
A lot of niggas' names come from like niggas just throwing like shit together, whatever.
Right.
But hold on, so that means you've been sitting on Flamborghini for a minute, or that name has been around.
It's been in my mental, but I never really thought about. I never thought about making it officially my name until like I start saying it kind of as like an ad lib or like a reference to myself, and then I made a tape called The Adventures of Flamborghini Gallardo. Yeah. And then it kind of like start making sense. People kind of start seeming like they was cool with if I did take it over to that part. So
getting that good real public feedback of like, okay,
yeah, and it wasn't really intentionally for that. It just was I'm trying new things as a character. I ain't gonna lie, when the shit first started out, when I first started trying to play with it, it was like I wanted to be able to have a reason to say all of the things I can't say.
As far as it's like,
it's a superhero.
Okay. So just, you feel like the name that you had going with it was certain stuff that was hindering you to actually say it.
Not even from the name, just from the reality of people knowing that person.
Right.
So when I make up this new character, I didn't unlock couple new packs on the game.
So then they're like, I mean, well, there's difference between that name change and like alter ego and that shit. I mean, because it's essentially all your other names gonna stick with you regardless.
Yeah, because I was in fucking Burger Master like 2 weeks ago. I had my mask on and everything. Somebody just was like, "Flamboyant, what's up?"
Jesus Christ!
I'm like, how the fuck did
That's
you
like
know it
niggas
was
hit
me?
me with the first name PESO.
Yeah, like
yo, bro, I could never name drop that shit.
That's crazy. But like, how do you know it's me? If you know me from then, how you know it's me now with the mask on?
Right.
Like,
I mean, shit, that's a dedicated though. I mean, a day one supporter. In a sense.
Yeah, but then it's like when we get into what we gonna talk about, I'm like, what's up? He like, you still fucking with the rap shit? And I'm like, yeah. And I felt lame for real.
Even your answer, you said it, yeah.
Yeah, like
it seemed like because I'm a little off.
For you to know me for where you know me from of that time in my life, it's like, I mean, yeah, I'm still that person, but I ain't got time to tell you all the other shit I do right now. We in Burger Master and I'm trying to get my food. Get the fuck out of here.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah,
like,
yo, I'm trying to eat my G.
Yeah. So yeah, that was kind of weird, but it's a testament to like people attaching themselves to individual parts of your evolution.
Yeah.
Like they remember you for this name. It's people now that know me for merch and don't even know I rap.
Yeah.
It's people that don't know I make beats. It's people like, so it's just, you got to be okay with those parts of everything being separate.
Yeah, I think it was a gift and a curse, like running with CEO PESO, because everything had to be boss motive, like
For
CEO.
sure. And it's like,
fuck.
you gotta know everything. Cause I used to see that about you when we used to be uptown, like ask peso, ask peso, ask peso, ask peso, ask peso. Where's peso? Where's peso? Call peso. Bro. It's always peso.
And I couldn't look like the nigga that ain't got it or don't know it. So
like you would come in sometime and it'll just be like, you know, everybody be there, so people have people that you don't necessarily. Nigga, you'll walk in and just be like, whoa. This ain't no.
Hey, bro, because it's kind of like, man, it's kind of like coming home and like your house is filthy with trash. You know, not saying niggas was trash.
Bad vibes.
It's just like, it's just like, damn, like I can't relax.
This
like
ain't my rules.
But that's what that shit was like turning into.
Right.
And the whoa moments was like, man, what the fuck is going on in here? Like,
niggas have to pull whoever to the side. Like, hey, yo, come here.
Like, who the fuck is in my chair? Going through the
who's working a session right now? Like
random Mike D's playing niggas and found the folders and shit. That's when niggas was hiding folders in folders.
Yeah,
like nigga, you can't touch this
niggas
shit.
Was catching that shit still.
Man,
the scavenger mode was activated.
Yeah, but
it was crazy.
But the CEO thing, I think it was really one of them. Spoken into existence.
Exactly.
But
it was a manifestation.
Yeah,
but you're doing it publicly.
Yeah, but at first it was like shit. Dame Dash was my idol back then.
Yeah.
So it just was like CEO sound
it
like
just sounds so.
Before I even know what the fuck the acronym even meant, it just like, nigga, I'm just CEO this shit out.
Chief Executive Officer.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, I turned it into it. But man. So let's go back real quick. We didn't dove in, but for those who don't know, Flam Fever, Flamboyant, Flamborghini, your background, your upbringing, just how it was coming up as a youngin'.
I'm from West Dayton, like as pretty much far west as you could possibly go before you go into like West Carrollton, Moraine, down towards. I'm from like the Dunbar, Bella Vista. You know what I'm saying? That area. It's crazy because I was born. I came home to a house on Stowe's Avenue, which runs into Luella, and my grandma's name is Luella. And
word.
Ain't
Luella the street Dunbar?
Nah, it's the street. It run towards it. Yeah. It's by it's off Stowe's, Bella Vista, the Mellis, like a couple other streets over there. But my dad actually met my mom when he lived on that street, which is crazy. So
they all West Side.
Yeah. My mom and my dad went to Dunbar. My grandma went to Dunbar. My grandfather went to Roosevelt.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm just really super West Dayton. You feel me?
If you hear the music, y'all, it's the West Side ad-libs was everywhere.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie,
everywhere.
like I had to being a young nigga in the rap game at the time, just me having not necessarily my own understanding or the nuts to really just do shit how I want to do shit. Like you'll hear niggas say I'm from the View or I'm from Westwood or I'm from. So I'm thinking
DVH.
So I'm like a kid. I'm like, man, where am I from? Like, what's this called? Cause I'm from a street right off the edge of Bella Vista, but I ain't from Bella Vista, so I can't say that.
Right.
So I'm like, where the fuck am I from?
They had to pull out the map.
Nah, this is how I found out. So I'm like 7, 8 years old. Death Row, they lit. Now they got pop. You feel me? I see this every single day. And they writing on Dayton's. Now piece this all together, with the understanding we got now. I'm seeing all this shit, and then you know where Mallory's Park at. You know where IGA and the little store right there. They used to be called IGA back then. They changed the sign to West Side Market.
And from there,
I'm like,
Eureka.
This is where I'm from?
Right.
I could do like this? This shit. I'm 8, 9 years old.
Right. Watching the niggas is doing it. Because, I don't know if No Limit had some shit, but everybody had a fucking sign that was throwing up. And then. Yeah,
and that was the thing. Like, and niggas did.
Yeah.
But nobody ever said. And I'm talking about, maybe I'm tripping. I'm just speaking from my understanding of my time in Dayton. I'm the first nigga that ever said that on rap.
Repping West Side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody ever said that before me. And that's why I'm the type of person where when I find something nobody does, I overdo it. Because that's branding. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's really why I said it that many times, because I knew nobody didn't say it. Everybody was saying, I'm from the View, I'm from Town View, I'm from Uptown, nobody never said that.
I'm talking about nigga press play 0.1.
The
West Side.
Yeah.
Like that shit is embedded. Like that's like it was either that or you had some like classic ass ad libs too.
Ad libs was Jeezy, one of my favorite rappers of all time.
Yeah.
And then, like the feeling like, bro, you gotta understand, I tell niggas this all the time. I graduated in the rite of passage age of borderline becoming a man was when Jeezy came out.
Trapper died.
You're in it, bro. You went from once you go outside at that point, you damn near in the street.
Yeah,
it was like that's how it was back then. I'm talking about Fusions, fucking MJs, Foundry.
So different back
Cream,
then.
Rain.
Total different era back then.
Man, listen, when I was a young nigga,
Amberjacks too. Amberjacks, that was later on.
Yeah, that's where the girl.
I came across some pictures when we was performing too. It was me and Railroad.
Man, that was a crazy night. It was a lot of crazy nights in all them clubs, right? Just because we was little niggas.
Yeah,
you feel me?
But little niggas, but just on a high scale of doing our shit the right way.
Trying to at least.
I'm trying, laying into getting the shit right though. To me,
yeah, you gotta. That's the thing about it. You gotta miss to make it.
Yeah,
you feel me? And them was some niggas wasn't even shooting.
Nah, but goddamn it was shit getting thrown at us, nigga. We was taking that shit like you said and just making the most of it.
Yeah,
like it was a thing to come 10, 12 deep, or it was a thing to like. Shit, nigga, CD. Y'all said we got 10 minutes for the CD show, or it's actually 16 minutes.
Yeah,
so don't cut our shit off.
Yeah, nigga, for sure. We got two more. We got two more niggas. Bro, they gotta get a verse off.
It was so many niggas used to hit me like, bro, I need a show CD done tonight, and it'd just be like one long ass track. And niggas used to be like, bro, I need something to come out to. Oh man, that shit.
What you mean come out to? They get some one song. They get one long one.
But niggas had they all like they wanted to come out to. Wipe me down and shit, get the crowd going, and then
damn, they want to control the DJ music for the last for the last song of their shit. Yeah. But yeah, me mentioning Jeezy was just like, bro, that his ad libs was like, he kind of invented ad libs.
Okay, I got a question.
Who had catchy ad libs before Jeezy? Like trademark ad libs. Like I don't know nobody. Like Jay-Z will come in and say,
was
like,
Jay-Z with I don't know, was that really?
Huh?
But nah, it wasn't like how Jeezy stamped it.
Maybe Jewel.
Jeezy's ad libs, but Jeezy's ad libs was damn near a part of the verse in a sense, like
because it was part of
because that was riding for like a good 6 seconds until the next bar. So
I was saying before Usher.
But look though, wait,
he crazy, bro.
But look, was your ad lib all right or alright or what the fuck?
All right.
You was
I'm gonna tell you some funny shit. This is how I be sounding. When a person be telling a kid to do something when they just a little baby and they almost don't think they could do it.
Yeah.
And they do it and they be like, all right. It's like that.
That was it.
Yeah.
Boy, your ad libs was staples. Though.
I got man from when I was in college, a lot of niggas I was around listened to Texas music. So like, man, hold up. So it's just a melting pot of like what you heard on. Bro, listen, I've never
college. You wasn't right state? Akron. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we about to hit the city with the first rapper shit. I remember you was the first nigga, the rapper with when Facebook only you had to be in college.
Yeah. Damn, how you know that?
yeah, nigga know I want shit. Nah. But I just remember that. So I'm like, this nigga went to Akron? Like it was your email and everything.
Right.
And I'm like, well, you got to do this shit to get on Facebook?
Yeah, you really did. You had to have a fucking college email to get on Facebook.
That shit was deep.
See, that's the weird thing. Like, I'm not old, but I'm not young. It's just when you're born on the borderline of this technology change, you
was in the midst of it, like in the
like Jake. That's what J. Cole mean by middle child.
Yeah,
we on the edge of technology, bro. Yeah, Facebook came out when we was just allowed to get it.
Yeah, I mean, we literally is like a mix of the analog era and then
we had the first picture phones.
Yeah,
we had the first color screen cell phones. We sent the first picture text messages,
and we remember life before and after all that shit came.
We had it and we didn't have it.
Yeah. I appreciate that shit. Like
it's dope,
death.
But it make the motherfuckers that wasn't there when we didn't have it, they weird.
Yeah, but in their own aspect of living, this is their normality is totally different from what ours is.
But they can't live without it because they never lived without it.
You know, it's crazy, but we feel old because we still young and old enough to be like, man, that shit wasn't out when we was But we still young though. Like
It's
we
not
sound
even-
like the old heads.
I'm gonna be honest. This what I feel like make you old when your kids get you hip to shit. My kids don't really get me hip to shit.
Yeah.
I know everything. Like not everything. Not saying I know everything, but I'm so into what's going on that I'm modernized.
Yeah.
Like if you really true to hip hop and stand up on what the new thing in hip hop is, you're not old.
Yeah.
Cause how could hip hop ever get old?
But I remember a post and it said like, if you don't know these 6 artists, then you're old or in a sense like that. Nigga, I only knew one, and that's when it was like Yachty, Trippie Redd, all these like
You only
Gunna.
old. You old when you can't see what the next wave about to be.
Oh yeah, facts. I mean, that's when it's just like you losing taste anyways. You just don't know it type shit.
It's Detroit shit, bro. I been knew that shit was about to be like that.
Yeah.
They the first niggas I ever really heard that talk like us that made it.
Yeah, what you mean, like
Accent wise, like
proper
trap.
Yeah, yep. That's what I was about to say.
The only person I really heard doing that was like Q Stone. Like Dayton rappers would even kind of put a little, cause we the mid South. Like we almost in Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
So we not really Midwest. We mid, and I didn't even know this was a thing till a couple months ago. Yeah, I heard somebody say that shit. I was like, damn.
Nah, cause I heard that shit being I remember like Memphis and Nashville had that little problem because people was trying to say they wasn't South, and then but yeah, we is in like
Kentucky,
a weird
Tennessee
part.
is kind of
close
to Indianapolis.
I don't know what the fuck West Virginia is, but fuck them niggas.
But
I mean, not that.
Accent be mattering.
Nah, dude. I remember Wiz Khalifa when he came out proper as shit, which is.
But that's like he more like Cali.
Yeah, but still kind of Midwest, Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, but we say 5. Like it's certain words people be like 5.
Yeah, 5.
Like we put a little slow, like a
nigga. We don't even say T when we say Dayton.
Yeah,
I don't say Dayton.
Like he probably, some people might. You feel me?
Yeah.
But it's just accents be mattering to like paving the way.
So you saying yours was you had the proper accent when you came out rapping?
Nah, in high school it was New York, like East Coast. Cause you gotta understand, bro. We the first images of a real live city nigga, like far as rap wise, we seen those too. Chaos, Ready, Booter.
Well, 275. If you want to go that,
yeah,
that
but
route.
I'm not discrediting.
No. I'm just his name's popping up.
I'm just saying as far as they going with what I'm saying I had to do, as far as adapt to East Coast shit.
Oh yeah, true.
After I came, the couple years later after that, the real live city nigga came to fruition.
No, I get that now.
And it became cool to be. Everybody still, some people was still doing the other shit.
Yeah, I mean, because it was the influence though.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's a certain time that came where you seen like, date niggas ride like this. Date niggas wear this. Date niggas smoke like this.
Yeah.
Date niggas smoke fat swishers. Date niggas. It's certain things that you would still go to other places and they'll be like, why are you peeling the layer off the Rello like that? That's run layer. That's what we do. Like,
yeah,
you start seeing the imagery.
And bro, you like when you saying everything and me already just being around your music and a fan of it, you was vividly putting all that shit in your raps.
Yeah.
Like saying all of that shit to it.
Because well, again, going back to the East Coast adaptation that we had to do. Like lyrically, I ain't gonna lie, bro. In high school, I didn't like Southern rap for real.
So you was West Coast and
no, I was all bars.
New York?
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
New York, Philadelphia.
Was you in the conversations of battle rapping back in the G?
I was a battle rapper back in the G.
Okay. Oh wait. Oh yeah, because shouts out to Nove. Y'all was in there. In my eyes, a dynamic duo from when I started hearing about y'all.
We met battling. We
Oh,
battled each other. He smoked me too.
I'm about to say, nigga.
He rolled me up and smoked me, but he smoked
nobody to fuck with. He smoked one of my niggas.
Man, because again, I start realizing with battle rap, I'm like, all right, man. It's certain niggas with battle rap that only pull up to groups of crowds of people and rap against niggas. Man, I got CDs and shit out here. They ain't betting what I'm betting.
Yeah.
I'm betting my whole name on this shit. Like
brand,
my phone, basically.
Yeah.
Nigga, my phone that rings for other things than this. I'm betting all that shit on That's lame. And I'm winning and I'm thinking this shit.
Yeah.
By the time I got to know if I've been quit. I just got pulled into doing it. It was a prize. Nigga ain't had no money like that. And I'm like, oh, this shit about to be a cakewalk.
So what?
Running to this nigga.
So when you quit, is you saying that's when you started getting into the artistry of music more, not just battle rapping?
Man, I start realizing we did the I'm gonna say this without saying too many things to get too many people involved in the conversation. Yeah. I did a DVD back in the day, and it was like a battle rap. I battle MB on the DBZ. Matter of fact, that's my nigga, by the way.
Who's that?
Yeah, that's my nigga too. Like we fuck with each other now on some cool shit. But do the DVD. The DVD sells crazy in the street. You feel me? I don't get no money for that shit. Now the difference between me and niggas that's on this that enjoy the attention, I'm selling out at high school every day. I've been doing this shit for 2 years.
Easy.
I want the money.
Yeah.
I'm like, I ain't getting no copies to sell of this shit. Like, so now I'm like, they come to me like, they got a nigga that want to battle me on the next one. But they talking about, you about to be the star of the next one. You get to pick who's on it. Well, the nigga that want to battle me, he's not on it. Why would you give me that power? And
not cuz.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at this like, bro, y'all want me to be the whole thing. What do I get?
Yeah, like the lead role. The face of it.
So I'm the biggest prize fighter on this whole card, but I get what everybody else get.
Right, and you, so in at that time, you're not even thinking about.
But I'm 19, 20 thinking like this, though.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you're not even thinking about the wave that it's doing or pumping your name.
I'm getting money. I already have a wave.
That's what I'm saying, though. So you had it like, nigga, I need some currency for this shit, for y'all using my shit.
It was too obvious that I'm the hook.
Yeah.
Like, everybody really just want to see me. Not saying they ain't want to see no other people, but you letting me know, like, you want me to do this on the next one, battle this nigga and be that stutter. So if I don't do it, then what you gonna do?
Right.
And they didn't have no more. You feel me? But it's just, that's when I realized how this shit be working. Nigga won't show glow.
And they approach you with it. I mean, so the first one that they put out was what? Just on some, you was accidentally the head honcho.
Man, when you just gather people together, it ranks how it ranks.
Yeah,
motherfuckers see who they see and they want to. You feel me?
Yeah, just go.
My video that I did that you came from that.
Oh, okay.
He edited that DVD, and out of all those people, he wanted to shoot me a video.
Yeah, and that video for that time and getting that shit done was like. And some things was over the top, but it was dope.
It wasn't that was a weird experience because I never did that before.
But I just
a video
period, a music video.
Yeah, that was like, I remember he called me one day like, all right, I want you to come to my house and we gonna practice shooting this video. So I'm thinking in my mind like, what the fuck are we talking about? Practice shooting a video. So I'm like,
niggas don't even know what that means now.
Bro, listen, right? I'm thinking this nigga crazy. Like, man, I know how to fucking rap. Like, what the fuck you mean come practice shooting video? I know how to dress. I know what to do.
Right. I know how to look in the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, man, I gather all these niggas that don't even need to be there because I ain't got no car. I need a ride. So
this is the practice shoot.
Yeah. This is just a meeting. Basically.
Yeah.
We pull up smelling like Reggie.
Big Reggie.
It's like 2000.
Big $10 sacks.
It's probably like 2008.
What?
2007.
It was. I think it was like 07.
Nah, it came out in like 09.
I'm sorry. I just remember
it was like 7 or 8.
I remember fresh out of high school. I was 06. So it had to be summer like 07 when y'all did it.
We come to this nigga crib. He like he put a mirror up, like wrap in this mirror and don't move. I'm looking at my niggas like, hey, bro, why he keep telling me to do this lame ass shit?
Yeah.
Turn the music on. I start rapping and I'm out turn it off. You moved. I'm like, damn. I thought this shit was lame. I can't even do this shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because it's awkward. Now you're paying attention and scrutinizing yourself. Don't move like that. Don't stand like that. Don't look like that. Don't hold yourself. Like, that's what niggas don't. That's a professional. When you're a professional at something, you have to over scrutinize it to perfect it every single day.
So what you got got taught and learned there was embedded in you to how you perform now and do shit.
He told me from the very beginning, like, hey, bro, when you doing something that you really want to make an impression with, when it come out, it's out.
It's true.
Like, and I'm 20.
Yeah.
This is like and a lot of people to this day, bro, they be like, man, you too serious about this shit. Like, just my certain tone about being professional.
I never understood motherfuckers who would say like bullshit like that or be like, you doing too much. And it to me it's just like who gets it skating through peacefully and like just like
but why would a person that'll never get it understand that?
It ain't.
That's the part about it that kind of came to us later. Some of these people that give you the dumbest advice or to say this, they're never gonna ever get it. And I don't mean get it as in understand. They're never gonna obtain what they're speaking on.
Yeah, I mean, cause shit, niggas ain't got the effort to even try to figure it out.
Yeah, they don't even got the balls to chase it for real.
Yeah, everything sounds better just repeating it from a fucking movie or you hearing that shit through a conversation.
But just being for real about being professional, bro. Like, I feel like being professional is like guaranteeing the best.
But you know what's crazy with that? Because I learned that. So my thing I go off of is perception is reality. Mm-hmm. Totally different from fake it till you make it. Let's get that understood. But the perception of how you come off is how they're going to take you. Hence into being professional when you the only the professional around. I remember motherfuckers used to think that shit was corny or being professional looked like you doing too much.
Because you got to understand, when I start rapping, this shit is a dream. Niggas around here do not believe you can really be this. And I'm for real about it.
Yeah.
You tripping.
My nigga just said that shit too. He said back then it used to be so difficult to actually say you was a rapper.
Yeah.
Like it was kind of like people just
you immediately go
right.
You're a dream. This nigga tripping. Like, you're dreaming out loud. Yeah. You actually told us you think you're going to be something you never going to be.
Yeah, I mean, he said that shit. He said it just was crazy how people was just down in that shit, vocally just throwing it out there. Yeah. Like, it's unbelievable that you trying to be a rapper, which is crazy to think about this shit.
Bro, this shit, and it's crazy to where it is now. It's crazy where it is now with this fuck the rap game shit, because my grandparents really was trying to tell me, my grandma, my grandfather, and my mom, and my dad too, they would try to tell me all the time about how you might want to be something else.
Like, how deep in was you rapping when they told you that?
Man, once I learned how to rap, that was basketball.
Wait, you was hooping?
I wanted to hoop. I never could see, the thing about being a hooper, bro, like, your parents got to be involved in that shit. Like, you got to have rides to practice. You got to have people that know what teams to take you to try out for. And
AAU and all that shit. Yeah.
I ain't had nobody to do that shit. I just wanted to play. So it would just be like, I'd get a paper from school about the YMCA in Jefferson or some shit. So I'd play until I ain't had nobody take me to practice no more. So it'll never really be like I'm a basketball player, but I love basketball, so I want to play. Mm-hmm. But once I found this, don't nobody got to take me to my notebook.
Right. It's all on me.
Yeah.
You can then there record a tape on the radio, listen to that shit.
And that wasn't even, honestly, that wasn't even part of the dream at first. It was just, I liked playing with the puzzles of words.
Yeah.
I used to write songs, how you get the instrumental, I used to write songs on top of the words, man. Like, write a song on top of a song.
No, that's what I was saying. Like, I remember when I had my early days trying to rap terrible. But, I was recording on the radio. You could record the tape deck, play that shit back. And you know what I mean? Like, that was always that. Before I even knew what the fucking instrumental was, it was that.
But before I ever heard myself on wax, I wrote 1,000 raps.
I believe it.
I never thought about
other shit on words, like, or you
just anything.
You canceling out the lyrics. Of the original
I'll
song.
never get this instrumental, but I really want. I'm talking about Alicia Keys songs and shit. Not even rap,
but just any type of beat, any type of whatever that caught you.
Once I don't know, bro. It's like once I figured out how to channel musical inspiration, I couldn't stop doing it.
I mean, because man, that's just the passion, and it's one of them things of like, if you can agree to it, you found your gift early,
right?
And it was something that's undeniable. Like, can't nobody tell you no with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's where a lot of shit stems from, of like, you know, people kind of telling you that shit to your face that, oh, this shit ain't gonna work out. But it's like, if you got an undeniable feeling, it's literally going. I done lost relationships to this shit. Like, fuck.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest.
Real.
I'm a crazy Jordan fan, and the real reason I wanted to be a basketball player was like, I used to watch some of the shit that nigga would do, and it would make. I'm a kid, so I know this shit is like. I'm biased because of the age, the time that I was only this big. I'm a little kid looking up at the big, huge imagery that the media put out of this nigga and the amazing shit he doing. But I'm like, bro, this nigga he can turn around, close his eyes, and do this shit. Like, I ain't never saw nobody be that good at anything. So I'm like, damn, like, for my whole life, that's why I want to be a basketball player, to try to be like this nigga. When I heard Blueprint 1,
that was my next question. I was gonna be, who the fuck was the Jordan that got you? Yeah, Blueprint was nut. That was a culture change. Bruh. Not to sound like a culture geek.
Nah, bro. Like, that's when sampling became real cool.
Yep.
You feel me? And this is at a time where I don't even know the word sample.
But it was more so like, because before I knew about sampling, I didn't know, you know, Juicy and all that, or in between the sheets with samples. I thought it was just curated from scratch, from Diddy and
that fucked my mind up a whole different way when I understood that.
Yeah.
Because when Hard Knock Life came out, I'm in the 4th grade. I'm like, man, this little voice, like,
who's the chipmunk?
Yeah.
What's these chipmunks? Yeah.
So for me, not knowing what a sample was, and for him to be the nigga that always made me scratch my head about samples, I used to ask myself, how is he making them say what he want them to say?
Bro, I think everybody had that in their head, bro, because it was unfucking believable. Like, bro, when I heard feeling of that shit.
Because when a sped up man is the sample of a man singing is sped up, it's like a girl.
Yeah.
So if you listen to what a man saying with a girl voice, it's like, she said, it's
perfect.
The girls. Like, she said the girls.
Yeah. Nigga.
I don't understand how you made a girl sing about liking girls, but it's a guy sped up with the pitch high.
Yeah.
When I first heard, I'm trying girls out,
waiting patiently.
I'm like, how does he have these girls?
Bro, it was Heart of the City. Well, Heart of the City just was so soulful, but like you said, Blueprint, like you said, it made sampling cool.
He dissed Nas on the 3rd song.
Yeah. Blueprint, that's number 1.
And then, like, okay, check that off. Now I got a hit for the ladies. Right after, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
and Blueprint was...
He said he did it in 2 weeks.
That was 90. That dropped on 9/11. Yep.
He did it in 2 weeks.
So that was 01. So 01 is what made you be like, holy shit. Like,
yeah, that's why I want this kind of wild. Like, that nigga, bro, that nigga mean a lot to me.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of shit. Like, I've tried my best to perfect Arrogant because of him.
Let me ask you this though. You ever like just get a sense of discouragement or just like doubt when you analyze so much
over the game?
Yeah, or a certain thing or a certain person like Jay. Like, has it ever just...
This is the weird part. My girl used to tell me, like, why do you be watching this when I was super fucked up? She used to be like, why do you be watching these people with all this money every day? It's like, why are you torturing yourself like this?
Baby,
I feel like that. Listen what I'm saying. I feel like that parallels with that question though. Am I right?
Nah, G shit, yeah.
Bruh, I've never hated. I ain't never looked at a nigga have something and think I can't get that. Or I just be trying to figure the fucking shit out. I never don't think I can't get it. Because a nigga
quit though if they can't
niggas
figure
be
it
hating,
out.
Bruh. Listen, right? Like I said, this Detroit shit, I've been knew this shit was about to be the wave. 4 years ago, I'm riding a RTA bus to a $9 an hour job, listening to Babyface Ray and Peasy do me like this. Every day. You ain't really living how you rapping. Get your hustle up, nigga. You can nod your head to this whole song, and when you get to that part, you can't act like they ain't talking about you.
Yeah. Why?
Why do you love what ain't doing nothing for you?
Right.
Now this is fast forwarding in the process of, but this is just me. Niggas will turn that shit off. That's your vegetables. If you want to get big and strong, you need to eat that shit.
You talking about
that content.
Yeah.
You need to get on this mental diet.
Yeah.
You need to, bro. Kobe Bryant said, people can't get over the fact that they made a mistake. So what? You missed.
Keep it pushing.
How many niggas got the balls to watch themselves fuck up long enough to learn where they fucked up?
It's a small percentage, but that's what turned niggas into warriors with that shit.
Niggas can't take what they need, bro.
Yeah, I mean, because you put a mirror to your face, niggas ain't going for that shit.
I want that, though.
But letting a lot of CEO saying a lot of niggas don't want that, yeah.
Man, I'm listening to these niggas. I'm like, bro, y'all niggas ain't famous, bro. Y'all really got all this shit y'all saying y'all got?
Hey, man, I never understood a person who could fabricate artistry like that and think it's cool.
What you mean?
Speak on what you don't got.
Nah, listen to what I just said. Y'all niggas, I'm talking about Babyface, Ray, and Peasy. Y'all niggas ain't famous, and y'all really have all of these things. Like they really got it.
You know,
the watch, the chains, the this.
Yeah, I mean that's a whole.
Bro, this is where fuck the rap game really came from. I started listening to niggas I've been a diehard fan of the rap game my whole life, and I'm listening to niggas tell me, man, fuck your dream. I'm gonna do everything you dreaming to do, whether this shit works for me or not.
So you saying that is when you came up with the feeling of like this rap game?
You start looking at this shit different, like, yo, bro, I'm not no young nigga for real. Like, I ain't got green hair, tats on my face, auto-tune, diamond, like, I'm not going that way.
Yeah.
So how lucrative is this shit really looking for a nigga that's gonna actually keep it real?
But was it? Would you like devastated? I mean, or was you kind of like
it's a
disappointed?
It's a midlife crisis little element of it that come with it, because it's like, what you gonna do?
Right. So is that what made you transcend into everything else?
Yeah, because it started being like, all right, if you don't really think this shit gonna work, you about to really take money out your pocket and spend money on services for this shit
that you've been doing though for years,
which is dumb in the beginning anyway, because it's like how you cook the books any other way. All the things they give you money for the budget for, you don't got to spend that shit on that shit if you know motherfuckers, you do it already by yourself.
But then you started doing a lot of shit on your own. Was this
out of force? I never became a producer to become a producer. I did it to not need producers.
And this is before the process of fuck the rap game. This is just a necessity of like.
But it's all, I realized all of this shit, it goes into it though. Because I realized like once I bought my own I bought some bullshit equipment. Not even bullshit, because it did the job for where I was at, what level I was on. But I had some little equipment that I bought, and I fucked it up trying to fix it myself. You feel me? Mm. So my shit crashed. I gotta have somebody really do this shit over again. Matter of fact, I gotta take the hard drive out the laptop, have a motherfucker build a whole new tower for me. So now this shit, from rapping to this, dealing with the equipment, I don't even know nothing about none of this shit.
Yeah, the technicalities of that shit.
You feel me? I had to learn about the computers, the backup hard drives, the
motherboard, processors,
and you gotta buy
all
this
of that
shit.
Yep.
So I lose my equipment for however long, and I can't record no more. And I just got the freedom of I could record myself whenever I want to. Mm. Bro, that was one of the saddest times of my life. And that's when I really realized you don't really do this shit for the outcome, bro. This is like your therapy. When you can't do this, you feel like you got to go crazy, for real.
Yeah, shit taken away from you.
But I was writing little journal entries over time. Like sometimes I have shit on my mind that I don't want to rap about, but I got to get it out. You feel me? So I wrote about that. I said, bro, today is so-and-so and so-and-so. I lost my computer 6 days ago, and I've been dead for 5 days now. I said, I'm a prisoner of my own thoughts again.
It's tough, especially when you come from having that shit on GP.
So that also factors into like, do you do this shit for the outcome, the materialistic shit that come with it, or are you really a painter? So what I'm a painter for real, bro. I don't paint pictures to sell them. I'm a painter.
I'm about to say like so. In a sense, you answered it, but I'm just like, what's the outcome when you do just get fuck the rap game embedded in your head? It's like now what you doing it for?
Well, here's the weird part. When I first started saying it, it was like when a nigga can't get a girl and he be like, well, fuck you then, bitch.
Right.
It was like that. Like, y'all ain't fucking with me. Fuck the rap game. But it's a safety net. Like, if it doesn't work, at least I feel like this. But then it's like, the more I was saying that shit, it started empowering me. Like, damn, fuck the rap game.
And I can do this shit without the rap game.
Bro, because it's so much in the bag of this term, bro. Like, if a nigga say fuck the NBA, he ain't saying fuck basketball.
This a protocol of what people look at as the NBA.
Bruh, I was playing this game before the rules that they have in that field that they control you with ever existed in my life, bro. Like, I play football or I rap. I don't. That's why I fuck with. I ain't gonna say I fuck with it, but like what Antonio Brown just did, it kind of like it just registered with me, like because they think you so scared of losing what they gave you that you'll just do what they tell you to do.
In all actuality, it's a statement of motherfuckers who get it. Like, nigga, fuck this shit.
Hey, bro, niggas was probably telling him, hey man, what the fuck? That nigga was like. They whispering like,
and then a lot of the reports and all that was throwing out that like the $1 million shit and everything, and I get it though.
Hey, bro, how much money can somebody pay you to tell you what to do?
Yeah, bro, that's a real live. I love to basically what that says to me is like, nigga, bet on yourself. Like, nigga, fuck this shit, fuck Brady. Like, I mean, he probably ain't saying that, but it's like, nigga, fuck this shit. Like,
bro. Like I said, at first it was a safety blanket of saying that shit. Then it got to be like, it started giving me confidence. Cause it's like, I'm watching niggas pay for what I do for free.
Yeah.
So how do I airball? How do I be in a red? What do I got to recoup?
But what did you think the perception would be
of saying that?
Yeah.
I ain't give a that wasn't it. The only perception that I cared about in the beginning was like, I want to change the narrative of caring so much, because you gotta understand the perception that you giving people of yourself if you care so much about something that's not working.
Yeah, like
everybody keeps seeing you try to get this girl, and she keeps telling you, "I'm cool, bro."
Be a lot of niggas.
Yeah, but you don't want
to walk away.
But this is the difference, though. They can't see you in the inbox.
Yeah.
When you chasing this shit around the city with the same shoes on every couple shows, they see you doing this shit, and it's not working.
Yeah,
shoes is real life shit, bro. If you can't even change your shoes, the fuck kind of image is you giving me as a rapper? You feel me?
Yeah, but with like you said, with the confidence that you said it gave you, why do you think you was lacking that before compared to like?
Because I wasn't in control, bro. Like
in control of like. All of the narratives that would bring your music as one.
Getting any control made me want all the control. Because how much of a man do you feel like if somebody could stop you from what you want? Like, I don't like that shit for real.
Bro, that's the reason I started trendsetting everything, bro. I got told no. Maybe it was some super petty shit, but it's something that I remember. I was 15.
It's something that being told no does to testosterone, bro.
I mean, honestly, bro, you a pussy if you roll with that shit.
Yeah.
like
I know I don't have to take this.
Before that was a term at 15, like, you pussy. I'm like, nigga, I don't even like how this shit feel. Like, ain't nobody about to tell me I can't, do whatever. Like, fuck that. So I
just
go with that.
Your general testosterone and your ambition combined, bro, it ain't gonna sit well with you just being told no.
Nah, literally, it like you say, it's like trying to figure something out or whatever. It's like I can't go about it. Like,
there's another way.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the first thing you like.
Yeah, I ain't going out like that.
Yeah, no. My daughter literally is just like this. I did. She like, you think I could do so and so? I'm like, you can't do that. She did it. She was like, don't ever doubt me again. I was like, what the fuck?
And figure that shit
Bro,
out.
she said, don't ever doubt me again.
Yeah.
I said, damn.
I be seeing Capo do, speaking on kids, I be seeing Capo do that with like games and shit. Like he'll figure out like a maze type 2 hours in that motherfucker.
And the motivation is he know you don't think he could do it.
Yeah, because I be, all right, let me see it. Mm-hmm. Oh, I got it. But which I'm glad like our children got that characteristic. Mm-hmm. But I think that is just like some fall behind shit. That's like a lot of self doubt of like just taking a no as if like, oh damn, I guess I can't do shit about it.
I feel like I'm really a master manifester. And I feel like I kind of was before, but I didn't know I was. So that's why I never believed no.
Yeah.
Because I can move it with my mind.
And man, just
on some Matilda shit though, like,
bro. But like off of the things that you've been blessed to see through your career doing this shit, even that's just like a thing of like, one of my favorite Kanye bars is "Giving up is harder than trying." Like you see so much, and you see the possibilities. I grew up in
front of niggas doing this shit.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying about the public part of chasing the girl.
And I like what you had said a couple minutes ago. You was like, bro, you was doing it before these rules was even involved in what it consists of. I don't understand. I was on live the other day, bro. My album is processed. It's ready to come out. It's set for the pre-order date and all this shit. Yep.
I'm playing it for the people on my live. The live go red at the top and say, your live will be muted or interrupted if you keep playing music you don't have the right to play. I'm me.
Right. I was gonna say.
No, that's a good thing as far as letting you know your shit being processed. It's really going to the, you feel me?
Yeah.
But I'm me.
Bypass.
Where did these rules? I never seen these rules.
Yeah.
I don't know about these rules, bro. Like it's my shit. Nigga, Wingspan 1 was have freestyles of me rapping to a song and putting the hook as the hook to me freestyling to it. You can't do that no more. It's digitally encoded where YouTube's when it's flag you. You can't.
ASAP. Yeah.
I don't know about these rules, bro.
Yeah, cracking down on a lot.
Hip hop is not rules creatively. Like who ever stopped you from freestyling over a breakbeat? That's what hip hop is.
Yeah. But yeah, like, man, it's crazy. I had to take a couple videos down on my shit because I started getting randomly flagged from videos from like 2011, 12 because it's like copyright.
They gonna say they gonna mute it.
Yeah, or you get the options like, do you want to dispute this, battle it? I'm like, man, I'm just gonna delete this shit. Yeah.
So it's just like the time we came from MySpace.
Classic. So fucking classic.
Just free reign on the internet and the internet was even weird because for me, man, I'm hand in hand in this shit.
So do you think that, like, because I'm gonna tell you what I think after though, but do you think you started gaining more like efficiency and like just self-awareness and more was coming when you start saying fuck the right game? Basically, like when you stop caring is when it comes, is what I'm saying. Is that how you think it started coming to you? Just more clarity of everything?
That's always how you get the bad bitch. You never get the bad bitch wanting her.
Yeah, Thirst 48, beat it. Never works.
It takes patience because she got to realize you don't give a fuck. So now you have to reverse psychology, flip it on her to where she say, damn, what's wrong with me? Why he ain't fucking with me, but everybody else on my dick.
Yeah, that's the typical. I'm surprised niggas that don't even understand that logic. Like, I ain't never been that nigga.
I tell girls all the time, my tail don't wag. Now here's the thing.
Nice bar.
It could actually wag.
Yeah,
But you gotta sell that shit like,
bitch, I'm me. That's
asking
really
her what does it take? I'll give you anything you want. That ain't not wagging.
Or even like
totally wagging.
like all of that shit. I mean, kind gestures, yeah, but it's like, come on, bro.
It's but that's in any business transaction, as far as like negotiating in a contract type shit. It's all about who has what before y'all get in the room with the contracts.
Yeah, but you gotta thing with that is making sure, nigga, your dignity is already embedded in you. Niggas,
yeah, but it helps a lot with your dignity if you got leverage.
Absolutely, but I mean at the same time,
a nigga that ain't never had a chain is gonna sign for a chain.
Yeah, but that's the nigga that's looking at it for the wrong reasons.
But bro, broke is definitive of your dignity sometimes.
But I'm saying though, you got your percentage of people.
I'm saying though, there's niggas that, bro, when you ain't got no choice, bro. You broke.
Yeah.
Sometime when a nigga don't know no more, like being broke, bro, it really blind what you understand and what you know.
But yeah, I agree
don't
with
have
that.
time to make I need something right now.
No, because I would say, and I mean not deal wise, but I would say I put myself in that position, but I'll go into it like I'm gonna figure this bitch out.
Think about it, bro.
Even though
broke leads to bad life. Why you think people got jobs?
Yeah,
it's not a good idea.
Of course not, but that.
Bro, you letting somebody tell you what to do for $10 an hour?
I quit my job years ago.
I'm not saying, but I'm saying far as.
I mean, because it's the.
Bro, I'm fucked up.
But
when you fucked up, you do shit that you're never gonna do again if you're not fucked up.
Because, bro, that come with just the ethic of what people is willing to do to get that shit. Some people are programmed; they go easier with it. It's actually people who go off of like, okay, I need to be told what to do, when to clock in. Niggas can't manage money yet alone their own life.
Exactly. It's certain people that without another person's work ethic giving you work, your work ethic couldn't find no work.
Plot twist, they work ethic is ass as well. That's how I hate jobs, but that's just me.
Yeah, but a motherfucker that building something that other people's work runs, they're smarter than a motherfucker that just know how to get money with their physical body.
Side note, you know what fucked me up with a gig? This is when I quit. This one means before I start popping off. It was a picture with a whole bunch of fucking cubicles, and it said a graveyard for a dreamer. I lost my mind when and I was working in the cubicle at MetLife, and I'm like,
think about this: a person builds a business that employs 100 people. The 100 people are thanking him that he made this business that they can work at and provide for their family
and love it.
Meanwhile, he doesn't even have to work. You're why I make money.
Yeah. I mean,
you being broke enough to need this money is why I don't have to do nothing.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why you got people that watch TV and that's on TV. It just go into that. It's just people that's programmed differently.
But that trickle down to the dream of the rap game.
Yeah,
like knowing what you don't know. That's where they got you. If I know what you don't know, if I know what you don't have, if I know what you never seen, if I know what you never...
Selling a good dream. You can put that shit... Boy, this shit look good on the surface.
Bro, I made this album a double album because of Dolph. Have you ever really noticed how Dolph really just be looking like...
nonchalant, just...
I'm way smarter than everybody in this room.
Yeah.
His facial expression and his body language just be like...
Rest in peace to Dolph, but he sometimes he had a dumbfounded look of like I said, it was just nonchalant. It was just super,
it was just very
like it's already, he already got it figured out. Like, it's already in the
I already have everything. I already know everything. I know you can't give me nothing. What are you gonna give me that I look at me?
But minus that, why do you resonate with Dolph so much?
Because it's like when you understand do it yourself. That shit just different.
Nobody else hit you like that before though.
Yeah, but it's like,
cause you fuck with Starlito.
Man, he's bro. How many like? And that nigga said I only sold weed, bro.
Who said that?
Dolph. You never heard him say that before?
Nah, I wasn't a Dolph fan. Not
listen,
much.
Bro. That nigga really like. He never really did nothing that nobody already thought was cool. Niggas, bro, I used to burn CDs and sell them, bro. Niggas used to be like, I don't listen to Dolph. He's the weed man.
That's deep.
This is before California was the way of the country. The dispensaries everywhere. And man, that nigga was rapping about that shit 10 years ago.
So, man, is y'all a lot of artists that you've been naming, bro, is it... I know it's the music, but are you more fucking with them too just because they underdog?
It's the person.
Yeah, I mean, but you like even you was like baby facing them 4 years ago, Dolph before California. Are you more too just intrigued by like ain't nobody fucking with these niggas and y'all niggas tripping?
Nah,
like,
this
they
the
underdogs.
This is the craziest part, bro. I could lyrically rap better than all these people, but what does that mean if you don't got this?
Yeah.
In the rap game, bro, this is the weird part. The better you can rap, the dumber you look for being broke.
Because they don't need it.
Nah, the better you can rap, why don't you have nothing?
Okay, I gotta.
I could rap so
I gotta talk to
good.
you like a consumer, not like I know the answer to this shit.
Right.
But I get that though, because the person I thought of is Kendrick. No chain, no nothing.
But he's different.
What? Because he own.
He's not that kind of rapper. He's not that kind of rapper, and he's so far gone that who on his level wears jewelry.
So you mean the typical rapper who would you assume to have that type of shit?
I just told somebody earlier today, the girls on Instagram is not the girls on Facebook. You feel me? You ain't getting them with that Facebook shit, bro.
Not at all.
If you say on your profile you are a rapper If you don't got 10K followers, you're not a rapper.
Yeah.
You better make me think this shit working before you think I'm about to reply to any of this shit. They got 100,000 followers off having a fat ass butt.
Yep.
That's lame for real. It ain't. I'm not hating on them, but it's like
it's
all you gotta have is a fat ass butt. But I gotta literally make you believe I'm about to be successful.
Yeah. It's a society, but like you said, just shit, not giving a fuck.
But that's the thing, bro. Like, what was we saying before I said that?
Well, we talking about Dolph.
Yeah. The reality when it ain't no gimmick, it's different, bro. Like some of this shit is a rap persona. Like I said earlier about the alter ego, creating a different character, bro. I am the character now. All that cool shit I was saying I was doing because I couldn't say I'm doing all that shit now.
Yeah.
So that's the full time me. You feel me? So if I'm already doing the dream, and Dolph himself said it take $250,000 to break a song on the radio and really push this motherfucker to a hit. If I had $250,000, you think I'd bet it on rapping?
Not now.
No.
Do you think that you developed this at the perfect time in your life?
Yeah. Cause like, it's not really the perfect time. It's the perfect time for real because I could stop or keep going. For real. You feel me? Yeah. It's the perfect time because I don't know. It took a lot for this shit though, for real, bro. Like I've been doing this shit more than half my life. So it's like I don't necessarily think it's the perfect time because I still feel like I'm behind like a motherfucker. But it's niggas that never get to this part. You feel me?
Yeah.
Niggas never really understand.
And that's a crazy thought too. Just that they just never get to it.
Yeah. Like it's to the point now where it's like rap it's so much bravado in rap, bro. You can't help but kind of measure your impact and your shit to other people's impact. And if you only rap, then that's it. You can't even compare yourself to me.
So with Fuck the Rap Game, was it intended to be a double disc?
Nah. With me having my own equipment, I just always record. So the newest song on that album probably is like 3 months old. All the other shit like a year or 2 years old.
Okay.
But it's crazy because it's like when I be making music, I feel like I'm really good at naming shit. You feel me? When I name something, sometimes I don't have the name till the end, like how I had all the music, but I didn't have the name yet. Or sometimes I had the name in the beginning, but I don't know why I got the name.
You talking about the project or just in general?
Period.
Okay.
Most times just anything. The name of
songs, whatever.
Yeah, even the clothing line. Like that was merch for a tape. It wasn't really supposed to be a line.
Yeah.
But then when I thought of the way I double entendre the wheel and the vocal, I'm like, okay, maybe that can be something you continuously just keep doing. But like, originally, bro, this shit was just 10 songs. And people were still kind of telling me like, yo, this shit might be the best shit you ever did when it was just 10 songs. But, bro, when Dolph died, bro, that shit really was like, I don't know, man. I'm different when it comes to the way I study this shit and the way people's impact is on me when I study this shit the way I do, bro. I really be feeling like I know these niggas. Cause
you get so engulfed into their you want to know the ins and outs of how this shit happened. Like, you know, it's kind of imitate the great, become the great.
It's crazy. Like on one song on the Fuck the Rap Game album, I said, a motherfucker told me as a rapper they don't believe you till you get into the money. But the crazy thing is they didn't tell me when you getting money, you don't give a fuck if they believe you or not.
Well said.
Bro, like I could tell from the way a nigga don't care if you believe him if he telling the truth. Like Filthy Rich, another symbol of Fuck the Rap Game. $800 Gucci shoes, every video the shoestrings be on the ground.
0 fucks given.
That's the same thing as you wanting to take a bitch on a date that just sucked my dick in my car last night.
Analogies.
You're dreaming of what I don't care about this shit.
Yeah.
You want the girls, the chain, all that shit you wish, bro, my chain be on the ground. I don't care.
Yeah.
But when you broke, you looking at niggas not care about your dream. And they got it. They literally got it, and they don't even care.
Yeah.
That make you feel lame and hopeless. Like, man, I don't know how I'm about to get this shit.
But they don't care because they got it.
Exactly.
Crazy fucking.
You gotta, bro. Listen, I had to get on the other side of those raps, bro. That nigga Sauce Walker said, "I'm not a rapper. I'm a genius. You gotta get on stage and shake that tail feather." I don't.
Right.
I said, damn.
And that's the nigga that decoded the Matrix like a motherfucker too.
But when he said that, I thought about it. I'm like, man, I be throwing shows and I don't be rapping. Niggas be rapping. Now, sure enough, I'm not doing that to laugh at being able to say that. I'm giving people platforms that they need to get notarized, but they don't have them around here. Right, but at the same time, I ain't the entertainment.
So with the development now, the mindset you got with it, where you taking it to? Where you see you taking it to?
I be wanting to get some artists for real, bro, but again, my understanding of professionalism is kind of too much for people.
Yeah.
I'm one of them people where I understand fuck the rap game, but it took so much dedication for me to get to this part. You can't trick dedication.
Not at all. Ain't nothing to cut corners on.
And I believe in, I see things exactly for what they are. So if you got it, I know you got it. But if you don't really move like that, it make me real sad, bro, because it's like, I don't believe in shit unless I be right, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
But when I want it more than you want it, it ain't gonna work.
Yeah, you can't care about another nigga career more than them.
But my thing be, bro, I always find girls, bro. That, like, I really don't be looking for no niggas.
Because you gotta be really stand out.
It's too easy for a nigga to think he know everything. Because it's testosterone on testosterone. With a female, and I'm an artist too, so I can show you proof artistically that I know what I'm talking about.
Why do you think you can't do that's basically artist development? You can't do that with a nigga?
It's just in a nigga head, you losing in the competition. Girls ain't gonna feel like that. If a girl feel like she's losing in the competition, that means she can learn from you.
Yeah.
That make a nigga feel less than himself if he can learn. And that's dumb for real. But it's testosterone.
Yeah, I mean it's vulnerability versus ego.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So but females don't. They be having potential, but they not rappers for real.
I mean, because now being a female rapper,
they make you.
Yeah.
You just gotta look like it.
Yep.
But bro,
yeah, the perception.
My thing be like, again, my eye and everything is for. I understand the way this shit work. I've found girls. He'll tell you. We found girls that look like it, can do it. Don't look like it, can do it.
Yeah, it's always one of
look like it, can do it, don't do it.
It's a lose.
It's a fucking lose, bro.
That ain't funny, but I mean, but that's really how it be.
Then they get pregnant. Then they have niggas, and they like it's just so.
Yeah.
But but I see the lucrative. I know I know, but it's a lot. You feel me? Yeah. Niggas, too much competition, too much undertone, trying to come up off you, run off on you type. This the rap game.
Yeah. It is so much shit that come in.
This is the rap game.
Mine is just beats, put on wax, upload.
That's the fun part.
Yeah.
That ain't the rap game. The rap game is when you stand in a concert or an event locally and you see all the local rappers in the room, everybody is standing next to somebody for a reason.
Yeah.
They're taking pictures with specific people for a reason.
Yeah.
They're waiting on a girl to stop talking to one nigga so it's all fake, bro. It's all Love and the Restless. It's all fake. In this downside up world, you upside down if you're not a clown.
Yeah. I mean, you might need to. I think this is a good first step on showing people the understanding of like what fuck the rap game is, and it's not literally just what people might expect when they say fuck the rap game, but you seen all parts of it, all sides of it,
and that's the main thing I be wanting to stress, bro. I'm not trying to like belittle nobody and this is what I had to realize about Babyface Ray and Peasy. Just because my experience aligns with what they shitting on, they not really talking about me.
Yeah. I mean, but it's free game.
But they talking about me.
Yeah.
They don't know me to talk about me directly, but niggas like you is who I don't want to be like. That's what they saying.
Yeah, and for you to be aware of that shit, that's why it's hitting you more deep. It's like, damn.
That nigga said, you acting funny, you a rapper, huh? Freak bitch blow better than a vacuum, huh?
I see.
Like, bruh, I could rap you so many things them niggas said that literally had me like, I gotta change my life, bruh. Like, I cannot be in this mode of that's you. That shit he just said, that hard ass shit he just said, that was really some shit that you relate to, and niggas like you give him that line to say.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Man.
Can't be that nigga, bro. Like, it's no fun being the joke, bro.
No. Like I said, when you acknowledge it and when you know it, like I said, you either, I hate the term I keep using, but you either pussy if you go for that shit, or you gonna, boss up and do something about that shit. And a nigga that don't care is gonna let that shit resonate in the wrong way.
I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Niggas will never tell you this neither. I put off being a man to be a rapper.
I know the underline of that.
Yeah.
I think when people go so hard for shit like that, you put off a huge part of your responsible life, because we're blindly chasing it.
You will never be successful off a character without investing in your real person.
Yeah, because we're blindly chasing the shit, not really giving a fuck about the real us.
I wrote this shit, like I said, about the journal entries. I wrote this shit where I was like, man, I used to watch Batman 1 with Jack Nicholson, the real one. I'm like, man, the parts where this nigga was Bruce Wayne, this shit was boring as fuck. Like, man, put your suit back on, nigga, be Batman.
Yeah.
But, bro, there's no Batman without Bruce Wayne. He's the nigga it's a suit, my nigga. He's not a mutant. He's a suit.
He's a regular nigga with a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
That's
if it wasn't for him, there would be no Batman.
For them bees behind him, he would have had a bat cave.
Like
none of
7,
that
8
shit.
years ago, this lady asked me. I'm calling her a lady because she older than me, but we did business together on a workout vest that she had with her brother. The little company, they do training vests for kids playing basketball. I did the theme song for them. Yeah. She told me one time, she said, you can't hide behind Flam forever. Low key, like, lady, you do not know me like that. But then the more I thought about that shit, I'm like, damn.
I mean, because the shit that drive you crazy. I had that phase.
We were going through it at similar times. We talked about it a lot.
Yeah, plenty of times.
Yeah.
Nigga,
my mom died, bro. Nigga came up to me and said, hey, man, I know your mom died, bro, but when the new tape coming out?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Because I was super fucked up when Granny passed.
Niggas be really wanting this shit. Like, I'm not satisfied. Me and my dad had a conversation about this the other day. Like, the level you want to be on might necessarily be the level you on right now, but it's niggas that hate you for the level you on right now.
Yeah. And
you want to be 10 levels ahead of that shit. The little glow that I had, bro, niggas really want that shit. But this shit don't be fun, bro.
Because, bro.
You feel me?
Yeah, but because you obtained it and you figured out how to obtain it for to have that, other niggas, they gonna look at it like that. And they gonna glorify it, not really understanding what it took to even get it.
But, bro, this shit come with, like, bro, if we ever fell out because of something that isn't real, we will never be cool again. This rap shit is Maury Povich. And we really not cool no more because of Maury Povich.
Yeah. I mean, that to me, that's just wanting it for all the wrong reasons.
But I'm not even like niggas didn't know, it's just that, like, bro, rap shit and phone shit.
Yeah.
You're never coming back in my life with that shit, bro. Yeah. Nigga, when the nigga turn the phone on you and yell at the phone, you dangerous, bro. That shit different. Yeah. Like, I'll be looking at niggas like, why are you doing that about me?
Yeah.
You turned your phone on for all these minutes to yell about me, bro. Hey, not even about me, bro. When niggas just do it, period, bro. Like, that's rap game shit, bro. Faking beef to get more views on your V. Like, bro, this shit be like, what are y'all doing?
For the wrong reason. I mean, or just the thirst.
Nah, bro, this the right reasons now. Numbers.
No, yeah, that's what's the thirst of it.
Niggas jump out the window of their cell phone every day, bro. Yeah, let's act like we're doing this so people will look at us.
Yeah, man.
And then you go outside in your real life and still nobody even looks at you. You just want to be looked at in the world of your cell phone.
That
bro.
10 minutes and a couple shares did the most for them.
I don't diss niggas on the internet. Bro, niggas be saying all kind of shit about me on the internet, bro. I just be being quiet, bro. Because guess what happened when I be quiet? You be quiet.
Yeah, they can't entertain it.
If you need me to plug you up to my extension cord and I never do, you ain't turning no power on with this shit, bro.
Man.
Niggas change jobs when the shit don't work. You feel me?
Yep.
The hate don't work. Niggas tell lies. For real, bro. Like, this shit be weird. I done seen some of these niggas, bro. They see me look in the sky. Like, what the fuck is in the sky? Nigga, I'm down here. Yeah. I'm going to be up there in a minute, though. So keep looking up there.
All right, look. So we do got to wrap up, though, man. But I want you to tell people, talk about the project again, when it's coming out, and your whole involvement on the project. I want people to know that shit.
The project dropped January 24th. Again, it's called Fuck the Rap Game. It's a double disc, so it's volume 1 and volume 2. I did the cover art kind of myself. I used to be doing, bro, all my shit. I used to do my shit on an Android, and my screen was broke. And my shit still, nigga, my Sports Center, everything was broke Android screen. But I do my shit where the way I would used to do it, it would be kind of pixelated, so it wouldn't come out right all the way. So I got a way to, put my idea together on my phone how I normally would do, but give it to somebody else to really do it crispy.
Enhance it,
you feel me? Yeah. So me, Vince Young, shouts out to Vince Young that did the photo shoot for the Fuck the Rap Game cover, and Lucky Few, shouts out to Dante Lucky. We all kind of collabed and did the cover art together. I kind of realized, like, damn, this kind of on some red pill, blue pill type shit, but the disc isn't differentiated where they explaining it or no shit like that, like different. But
wait, Lucky Few is the homie that do the
merch.
Yeah. I'm rocking that shit.
Yeah, for sure, my boy. I appreciate that. Yeah. So it's 24 songs on the album, 12 songs on each disc. I produced 19 of the 24 songs. I recorded everything myself. I mixed everything myself. I wrote it. It's only got one feature for real, so all the songs, everything me. My dog E Black that's in here with me right now. We collabed on I Understand. Yep. Shouts out to Tino, make the beat bounce. He made it. Try More. He made a joint on there. DH the Ruler made like 3. I want to say.
Shouts out to DH and Vetter Gang for sure. Homie.
And is that it? I think maybe one more. I'm gonna have to look. But that's the crazy part, bro. Like doing all the beats myself, it was like.
I know.
I've been making the same album all this time that I thought I've been making different shit for real.
Yeah.
So that's the best thing about making beats. I could wake up and change how I feel and still keep up with it by making some shit that go with that change. You feel me? So.
And that's why I want people to know, like, to hear that. Like, nigga, you produced 19 records on that motherfucker out of 24.
By mistake. Like, it wasn't even like I was trying to do everything. Yeah. But it's just I get a lot of beats from other people, but I can match the feelings with myself before they can, because it take chemistry and building.
Now, but is this my tripping? Is this the first project where it's like with your production?
I produced the entire Nostalgia.
Okay, but this well, I mean, you've been making so many beats and sitting on some.
But
shit.
I produced on Nostalgia. I did the whole Nostalgia. I did like half of Just My Thoughts. I've been making all my shit really for like the last 2-3 years.
Okay, yeah. One more question too, by the way. Like, so your confidence level of like, all right, I'm about to make my beats and put it out. Did you get any like outside validation, or was it like, man, I know this shit gonna go, fuck it?
Nah, my shit. I ain't gonna lie, I can't even listen to that shit no more. Like all my 808s is in the wrong note.
Right.
Everything's wrong. Like everything's wrong.
Yeah.
For what I know now. But I always had a lot of producer friends, and I always would try to get them niggas to like pull up to my setup and show me some shit.
Yeah.
But none of them could ever do it for real. Like it would be just the timing would never work. So I threw a show at One Eye Jacks one time. Not One Eye Jacks, Ladder 11. First show I threw at Ladder 11, I put like 7-8 people on the lineup, and like 5 people left before they even performed.
Word.
So I'm like, damn. So I did a whole album before most of them niggas got another show. And I made all the beats for it. So.
Yeah. Just shit.
It was just, that's when I started realizing, like, man, this rap shit is cool, but it's just really
it's a selfish thing.
It's a victory lap kind of. It's like it just celebrate all the other shit you be doing.
And selfish meaning it's okay to be selfish sometimes because you took matters in your own hands to get it done. But
Man,
then victory lap wise,
he'll tell you, bro, we be trying to do a lot of shit for people that they just don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, motherfuckers ain't gonna know what they need until you show them.
Nah, they don't get it till they left out.
Well, that too.
That's when it's all shown.
Yeah.
But now you can't come back. You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah, bro, this we could do this shit so long, bro. We just
I know
you one of the actual motherfuckers in this shit that I consider a friend, bro. Like niggas don't be, and one of the coolest things about it is because you don't do what I do, so it never gets to competitive.
Yeah, and it's unbiased. Like,
but once it gets to competitive, I gotta dunk
get
on
weird.
you.
Yeah.
Nah, I gotta dunk on you. No. We're not even gonna just kind of act like we're competing. Like, nah, nigga, I'm dunking on you.
But just I just like the way just seeing each other evolve with it, and people say that shit, but to literally see it from my first viewing of you in 2006 to 2021, it's really amazing, and we still in our own way thriving with it. Like that's what I appreciate. Like we well over an hour with this shit, and it's been organic.
Yeah,
it's been organic, and you know it's dope, bro.
It's like draft. Like we got drafted the same year type shit,
right?
You feel me? Like
yeah.
And a lot of niggas from that time we came in this shit, they never got looked at the way they wanted to get looked at, or they never really got to where it didn't last that long. Like shout out to all the niggas that actually like Booter
locked up.
Yeah, that nigga a legend anyway, but he really the one.
Yeah,
for real. Watch when he come home how he tap into this Detroit shit.
Yeah,
and I'm just speaking on sonically. Like
he already so tapped in with so much shit.
Yeah,
but yeah, bro, it's a lot that it did kind of have its run for him. Some of them is locked up, freedom. Some of them is dead, which is crazy. So it's just,
and this ain't even to say to be like rubbing it in the face of nobody that didn't make it to where we made it to. It's a celebration of like, man, we know them niggas though.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Bruh, I seen I either read it or something, but it was basically saying like, shit ain't a failure if it didn't work out. It ran its course.
Right.
It's not a failure. It's like what you choose to do with it after it's ran its course. What you gonna do next?
But that's one of the biggest things about knowing when it's run its course. They got to know when to change that shit up.
Literally. And I be saying that shit. You got to know when to reinvent yourself.
And for you to have the power to always change it up, it's no reason to be mad that when you walk in the room for what you do, nobody gives a fuck.
That's how it was with the videography. I'm still shooting, obviously, but it's like I don't want to look like the corny old head that's trying to headlock it. Like, no, I'm the best videographer.
It ain't even about headlocking.
Fuck out of here.
You got your clientele. You ain't got to run your phone up to new people for.
But corny niggas headlock it like I'm the best. Like you'll never hear me say me personally out of my own mouth. I'm the GOAT. I'm the best.
I used to say I'm the best a lot, but this ain't basketball. It's golf.
Right.
It's nobody defending you, bro. It's your score on the field against mine.
Yeah. Your drive, your posture, how you gonna maneuver.
We ain't gotta. You can't dunk on me for real.
Yeah.
But as far as my score that I did compare, I'm dunking on your ass at the end of that shit for sure.
Par.
You feel me?
All right. Last question, which I might know the answer to, but you might have a switch up. But what's a good quote, or what's a good piece of advice to live off of?
Stop waiting. We're all gonna die sometime.
Yeah. Simple, but means a million things. Man,
don't die with your dreams still in your head, bro.
Yeah. That shit, I can't do that.
Feel me?
I can't. I'm not doing it.
That's why I'm saying fuck the rap game, bro. Because a lot of this shit I got now, bro. I used to think I had the only way I could get it was rap. Bro, this watch, bro. I bought this bitch off Hats in 2 days.
Shit.
Sometimes it's like, yeah, bro. Like I ain't never think this. I never made hats to sell them. I just made them because I needed them for my brand.
And this shit worked out.
Yeah. So manifestation, bro. You could do anything, bro. All of this shit I'm saying is shit you could do. So all of this go into what the jewel of the last word is, bro. But you can manifest anything, bro. I done seen niggas go from sleeping on the floor to signing niggas.
Literally, I know who. So it's crazy, but that shit, the power of the tongue is real.
Yeah.
But man, I appreciate you on the platform, man. Fuck the rap game. January 24th was actually my birthday.
Man, that's dope.
Yeah.
My birthday tomorrow.
Oh yeah, yep. I was thinking it's a couple January niggas I know the same month. Mm-hmm. But man, make sure y'all tap in, y'all tune in, man, and like always, man, keep on dreaming. We out this bitch.
Do what you love, sell what you know.
Yeah.
Dreamers Welcome Podcast.